6 sold a day in the last month. That's terrible.
I don't want to hear about the
awful.
emotions from the comment section. At some point, there's math that says you should open this box.
6.
We got to figure that out.
Get the intro, Josh. Go.
I don't have an intro for you guys.
Come on, you got an intro. Donald, take the intro.
Still fixing my
It's open.
Fixing my camera.
Well, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to May the Zoo Be With
Are you really recording?
America's number
Are you recording?
one.
Are you recording this podcast?
It's not my fault you're not.
George isn't even here.
It's
George
not
isn't
my
here
fault.
yet.
George,
Just wait
is
for
no
him.
longer with
He's
us.
literally going to be here any minute.
George is no longer-
Welcome to May the Zoo Be With You, America's favorite cast. I am, of course, joined by the man who single-handedly ran Lorcana's most successful event of all time, Donald. And I am, of course, also joined by the man who is teaching me about how terrible software can be, yet how much money you can make using it, Louis DeGeorge.
What is up, everybody? And we are joined by the man who is just now learning the horrors of shipping cards on TCG Player. What is up, Josh?
The shipping part is easy. It's the reporting. It's the data you get. I don't like the data.
My favorite part of 2026 is your complaints about TCG Player.
I just don't like the data. I think it could be better. Maybe I'll improve it. Maybe I'll
They don't want to share their data. Their data is it's valuable to them. How else are you going to do insider trading? Have you seen the Polymarket TCG Player, like the Kabuto King and the price of on their like Polymarket betting? It's like the most manipulatable thing ever. You can like bet on the price and then you could just buy out the cards so it's the price.
Who is the owner of the Astros famously did that, or the owner of a furniture store in Houston? He offered everybody, if the Astros win, he'll like 75% off all your furniture purchases, but then he bet $10 million on the Astros to lose. So it's like he was making a bunch of profit either way.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Well, everybody, today we're going to talk about I keep calling Lorcana. I've done it like 18 times.
That's not a great slip.
We're going to talk about Lorwyn. We're going to talk about the new Secret Lair meets Fallout. I haven't watched the new season of Fallout. I need to do that.
I'm waiting for it all to drop. Is it all dropped yet?
No, I do that too, though. That's what my favorite.
Yeah, we're not watching that ahead of
time. We're going to talk about the Pikachu Pokemon Lego set because Josh is really excited about talking about non-TCG Pokemon stuff.
There was one rule. It lasted 1 week. There was a single rule.
Apparently, we're talking about Pal World too, which I don't know anything about Pal World, but that is TCG related, Josh. So you should know everything about it.
That's the Pokemon clone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they got like sued by Pokemon, all sorts of stuff. We're going to talk about Riftbound's new set. We're going to talk about the errata for Spirit Forged and Origins. We're going to talk about Gothic single prices going to the moon. And Donald's going to give us all the lowdown on the #1 Lorcana tournament of all time, which Donald was single-handedly responsible for the way that it went. And it went well because Donald is the GOAT, everybody. Everybody give a round in the comment section. Give a round of applause for Donald, the GOAT.
Remember we used to do this in like elementary school, the round of applause, and then
you mean just elementary school,
or the finger snapping? That wasn't.
We weren't nearly hip enough.
It's an Ohio thing.
Yeah.
All right, I thought it'd be fun. I know everyone wants to talk about the market and our opinions on things. We'll talk about Lorwyn market later. But I thought it'd be fun. Today, the podcast is releasing on Friday. It is pre-release night. I thought it'd be fun to talk about the archetypes of draft for Lorwyn so people could have just some thoughts on it as they go in. I hope that people go play this set at pre-release. I need my opinion to be right. So do your part, comment section and audience. Go to pre-release so that Magic sees how popular true Magic the Gathering sets are.
The problem is we can, with this being the first set of the year, we can hyperbolize this and then reinvent history. So no matter what, your opinion's right. Like by the time the 6th set has come out, we'll be like, yeah, remember that Lorwyn opinion I had? It was totally right. Because none of us are going to remember. We don't care.
Can I tell you the craziest thing?
Sure. Of all time? Is this like Donald being the single-handed Lorcana person?
It might be the craziest part of this podcast, though. This is where we're at. The reality of where we are in 2026 with Magic the Gathering.
Tell me a
I was
story.
at I was at Commander Night last Wednesday, and there was a pod of people playing. I walked up to them and I said, "Hey, are you guys excited for the Lorwyn release?" And they looked at me and they were like, "No, not really." They said, "Is that I don't understand it. Is that something that I should know?" I was like, "Lorwyn?" They're like, "Yeah, is that like a is that they didn't use the phrase intellectual property, but they said something along is that like a show that I should know?"
Yeah,
They
I saw a whole post of people asking about, is that a Universes Beyond set?
yeah,
Like what it
like
like that's the world we live in now.
these these people
These
like
Is this
people.
just a, is
these
this just a
people
failure on maybe a game store level that your
no,
community
man,
doesn't
no.
know?
It was a group of people who probably only got involved with Magic because of Fallout or Final Fantasy or whatever, which is, you know, counterproductive to everything that I've ever said about Magic. Um, but they were like basically like they didn't understand what it was. They didn't understand that it was I said, "No, it's just Magic the Gathering lore. It's great." They're like, "Oh, that makes sense."
They
I was
don't
like,
understand that Magic is not just a bunch of other
"Yeah,
IPs in a card game.
man." It really solidified the idea in my mind that Magic has lost its identity outside of a card mechanic system, a game system. That's what Magic is now. It's a game system, which is what it is. Like it's probably going to be a very successful game system. It made me a little sad inside, as Lorwyn is my favorite plane.
Just struggle. This is where the 8-month opinion struggles. There's two takeaways for this. Literally before Universes Beyond, we would just complain that Magic's only a game system because they don't take care of their own IP. So it feels like it's just been a game system for a long time now. And second, I'm gonna put a little like whiteboard, a tiny little mini whiteboard, and be like, Days since soft complaints or backhanded compliments to Universes Beyond. And I'm going to keep a day tracker. And we do this podcast, what, every 7 days? It'll never get above 7.
I was going to say that.
Never get above 7.
It was just shocking to me. Like people, their expectation now is that Magic is the IP that they grew up with.
Sure, but a lot of
A
this
bunch
has
of Donalds walking around there. This is my favorite IP ever. Can't wait.
he's walking around the Lorwyn tournament being the best ever. I like how this is just the new. I throw it in the intro. Now the hyperbole is like all of Lorwyn's success is attributed directly to Donald.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of this. I'm just in 8 months, Donald will own Ravensburg.
I like it. All right. What do you guys think about draft archetypes, sealed archetypes for Lauren?
For the audio listeners, the archetypes are merfolk, goblins, kithkin, elementals, and elves. By the way, that list, the most Lorwyn thing ever.
Yeah, I don't think those are archetypes. I think those are just tribes.
It's not.
It's called Typal, Donald.
It's
please,
not. It's not. They're tribes.
please be respectful.
Oh my gosh.
I am. They're tribes.
I think it's wildly interesting that we don't have Spellslinger, Graveyard. We don't have tokens. It literally is very straightforward. It feels just looking at this list like old school.
Well,
that's what they are. Like within the tribe, that's what they do. I just find
Right.
it interesting that they called the archetype literally what the name of the.
Can I ask a question? This is for the
If
viewers
you say
of the
no,
podcast.
will you not ask it?
This is for the viewers of the podcast. Has the forest mana symbol always been so skewed to the right? Can you guys see that?
Only on the elves look that way. It doesn't look that way
Even
on the Kithkin. Well, I guess it kind of does.
I'm gonna
Just a
zoom
little
in
bit.
for all the look at that thing. I covered up Josh's face. Has it always been that way?
No, I think that's definitely a graphic
Yeah,
issue.
I think it's probably just a graphic thing they threw together because it's tiny.
I don't know though. I mean,
Man, you are in a complaining mood today.
No, I'm not. I
It's
just
gonna be
saw
a
it.
wild
I
time.
was curious.
Lorwyn's my favorite set of all time. That being said, everything's terrible.
No, I was just making an observation. Jeez. I would have. I didn't know that magic lore. I wanted to know that.
That's the state of cards they print these days. Like I'm in a lot of the misprint groups, and I think now it's it's more rare to collect a card that's not a misprint.
The misprint group is just passing on cards that have no misprints.
Yeah, like from the, yeah, I think now the more rare cards are going to be the ones that don't have
Okay.
some sort of flaw.
I don't want to do this podcast anymore when there's a Magic set I like out.
No,
I'm
I
going
want to
to take
talk
those
about.
weeks off. I'm going to take those weeks off.
I want to talk nothing about how much I'm going to force elves every time I play Lorwyn.
Yeah, that's no shock.
All I'm going to do. There is nothing better.
There's no shock in the set, silly.
No, nothing better in Magic the Gathering than black-green elves. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. It's the best. And this is graveyard, too. Harness the cycle of nature and use your graveyard as a resource to overwhelm your opponents. I'm going to force it every time. It's probably the worst archetype. I guarantee it. Elves suck, but love it.
No way. Goblins haven't been good for a minute now.
Dude, Pauper Elves is so back, by the way. Can we talk about Pauper Elves? So back. It's it's like a tier 1 deck.
The Pauper meta hasn't changed in like 3 years.
Did people forget Pyroclasm was a card? Is that what's going on?
Still gets wrecked by anything red, but it's still it's awesome. What excites you guys about this one?
Just the way it's laid out. Like I said, this feels, and we knew going into this, but I was just jonesing for something that just feels like Magic. And just even this list, everything about this set, box openings, watching the, people, what they're going to play, what cards are slotting into decks, even down to the draft pre-release archetypes. It just feels like Magic, and I'm just happy. I'm just happy about it.
The cards are powerful. The art is good. It's nostalgic. Like it just checks all the boxes.
There's been a lot of conversation about the power level of cards. I was shocked at that. I was actually surprised at how powerful the cards were.
I think there's a lot of pushed cards in this, but there are historically like a lot of really good cards in Lorwyn that still see a lot of play today, and there's a lot of callbacks to those cards too. Which
did you guys see the Moon Shadow?
The
one drop
shadow, yeah.
One drop 7/7 enters with 6/1 counters on it. Whenever one or more permanents are put in your graveyard from anywhere, while it has -1 counters on it, remove the -1 counters with Menace. Such a cool card.
It's a great card.
I'm increasingly shocked. Shock. How many times can we say shock in the podcast?
Shocklands.
I'm increasingly shocked at Magic's ability to create unique cards. 35. Are we almost 35 years into Magic Day?
The 40th year anniversary is going to go nuts. The fake cards are going to cost like $5,000.
They won't even be. They'll just be digital then. 40th anniversary.
Oh my gosh, it's just MetaZoo. The 40th anniversary is just Magic NFTs.
Yep.
No shot. NFTs are so dead. George has been texting me about NFTs again, by the way.
NFTs are back, baby.
Yeah. I don't.
There's been pushed power level cards in a lot of sets recently, save maybe Spider-Man. And again, I think a lot of that had to do with like the last minute pivot to a full-fledged standard set. But we've actually been pretty good about championing this on this podcast since I've been on here. Magic may have gone up and down, printing, Universe Beyond, etc. But the design area that these teams exist in, the cards they're making, the fun, they've been on point for a while.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Even when you have a Universe Beyond set that you don't like or I don't like, or the cards in there are pretty fun. They do a good job.
Yep, that's like I said. Some of the best Commander games I played were the Final Fantasy precons. Like they were just designed really well.
Yeah.
The cards work really well together.
That's why I hate that there's not 4 precons here. Their precon game has gone up a level. Their ability to design a precon that actually can do a thing is cool.
Do you think that's connected to the lack of precons?
So they're spending more time? No, because like, I mean, maybe because they have so many sets. But look at Tarkir Dragonstorm again. It's the one I'll always talk about. Those they had 5 in there that were all even. I think Aether Drift had 4.
Aether Drift had 2. Edge of Eternities had 2.
What was the one that had 4? There was another one that
Bloomburrow had 4.
And Final Fantasy did too.
Final Fantasy had 4.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. And if so, spend the money, increase and increase the size of the teams, train some people up.
So one thing they did with this set is they did those 60 card decks. They're kind of pushing standard with them. I was looking at them earlier today. But it's really interesting. They didn't do the types, the tribes from Lorwyn are not in it. It's a Lorwyn theme deck, and it's pirates and angels. The two themes are pirates and angels.
What?
I was
What?
like, what is this?
The standard meta now, the standard meta moved too fast for standard precon decks to ever work.
Yeah, it
And now
always
with every set being in standard,
Yeah.
it moves even faster. Like it's not a viable solution. Now, do those decks, here's a pop quiz because I don't know, bad content creator, do they contain arena codes to get the deck on arena?
I doubt it.
See, and
That, that
doesn't
was
make
like a one and done thing a long time ago. They haven't done that for a long time.
it just doesn't make any sense. Like the place where people are playing your format and you're trying to move them to paper, you don't make something backward compatible. That's just a miss.
Yeah.
Because like standard on arena, you can say what you want, fires, and it's crazy.
According to the contents on TCG Player, which is usually pretty accurate, it does not have a arena code.
Yeah.
A lot of times, though, they will give you those decks basically for free, though, on arena. Like,
yeah, but that means they're trash.
Sure, I mean, they probably are.
I want, what was it? The old Pioneer decks, the Pioneer Challenger deck. I want that level of power with a code on arena that gives you 99% of the wild cards you're going to need to make a viable deck that you can play in bronze, silver, etc., and not get raffle stomped.
I wish that they had put Shocklands in these theme decks. Or
$8 a piece. You can't be doing that.
A Shockland in the theme decks, at least.
Then people would just be buying them and cracking them for Shocklands.
Yeah, but you do want in theme decks like this, you do want to have some value. That's always been one of the biggest issues with theme decks. And there's just, it doesn't look like I'm
You
here.
gotta have some value because good cards are expensive. Good cards cost money, and you want the deck to be good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you see this with the Commander precons, and shout out to Joel, our Magic, did a whole breakdown of like, this is what the secondary market price of these decks are, but mind you, it's because a bunch of these cards haven't seen a reprint since the first Lorwyn set, so know that those are going to come down, right?
Yeah,
they're going to come down aggressively. But you got to put something in there, but you put too much in there, and people don't buy it to play the deck anymore.
Yeah, like, you know what they should do on stuff like this is have some unique artwork. Have some extended art. Only way you can get, put, one of the card is Captain Howler Sea Scourge. Card nobody cares about. It's a shark pirate. It's not a $50 card. Throw in a alt art Captain Howler Sea Scourge that is only available in this, and then it just adds some value to those decks that make it, I don't know.
Yeah. They do. Remember, the Commander cards are now only available in this and the Collector Booster, right? Because you can't get those Commander card slots in the Play Booster anymore, correct?
I'm talking about the theme decks. Not the Commander cards.
Yeah, I guess I was going back and forth. That's fair. Yeah.
Which we haven't had theme decks in a long time.
Yeah, that's why it's weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a strange product.
They didn't print very many of these. I mean,
they're trying to make fetch happen, and it's just not going to happen.
Yeah. I do agree that it should have a arena code.
I do like, again, just touching back on the Commander thing, that it holds value to those decks a little bit better, rewards the players for buying their decks, and they're always printed in a high enough level where they're affordable. Where it's like, hey, we know we moved these to the collector booster box. They're wildly expensive. You can get them all here in these decks. That's pretty great. And the set doesn't feel like, when they removed that Commander subset, it just feels like there's less to like look at when you're opening play boosters and you're at your draft and stuff. You're not like, what are these 1,400 symbols I'm looking at?
You know what though? Play booster boxes have held up really well since then. I mean, like, did Bloomborough have?
No.
Was that the first set that they made that change?
No, because it was Aether Drift also. Wasn't Aether Drift before Bloomborough? No, Aether Drift was after, wasn't it?
No, Aether Drift was before or after Bloomborough. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it was the first. Whatever it was, it was a decision that we're like, how's it going to work? It's worked out. And it's because they're designing good cards in these sets.
Final Fantasy was certainly after the change,
Yes.
right? And Final Fantasy play boosters are do fantastically. I mean, they survived a massive reprint and are still profitable, and um, it's interesting that they survived that. But I'm excited. I'm excited to throw together the precons. I haven't played. I didn't do any of the Edge of the Eternities precons. I don't think I've played a precon since Final Fantasy, so I'm excited to. I'm gonna do the 5-color one, the Dance of the Elements.
Yeah, I didn't play the Final Fantasy one because, like, I don't know. I know it's good. It just
Final
doesn't.
Fantasy precons are good, dude. They're fun.
I believe it. It just doesn't pull me in.
It will when you play them. Like, the
I'm
mechanics are just fun. It's fun Magic, even if you don't like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But anyway, go to pre-releases, people. It's gonna be a lot of fun. If you're local, come at Friday night at 7, Saturday at 5.
It's gonna be the best pre-release ever, even though people don't know what it is.
No, I mean, there's gonna be. I think it'll be fun to see the people. You have that guy, right? That group of people. You also have the group of people who left because of Universes Beyond, and I think a lot of those people will come back for this set just because it's Lauren. So I think it'll be fun to see people who have stepped away from the game, like Donald, right? Like Donald wanted to go, even though Donald hates Magic now.
It's the most played TCG in the known universe for a reason.
What do you guys think? Let's see. What was our bet last week on singles? It was that
You look up that card because you should.
The Hexing Squelcher. What was my number? What was your number?
My number was 1 cent over yours because
What was
I
my
think
number?
it's 36. You're $13. I think
It's $30 right now.
it's 36. Last I looked.
Well, it's dropped from 43 to 33 in 4 days. So we're on our way down.
Got a long way to go.
The Hexing Squelcher.
Got a long way to go.
Be interesting. Collector boxes are sitting at 420 right now.
Nice.
Aha.
That feels necessary, right? You have to say nice there.
In the last month, there has been 2,160 sold.
So it's worth noting we had the TCG player sale, right?
Oh, they did that on this?
Yeah, they did. I don't know I think collector booster boxes were involved on the TCG player sale, but most importantly, the play booster box sold out. They said they grayed out. They're like, hey, we sold our limit. No mas.
Was it was a seller, right? It was our boy
podcast sponsor.
Play
No, we have a real podcast sponsor this week.
Who?
I'll find it while we talk.
We finally getting paid?
Oh no, it's one of your podcast sponsors.
Nice. We're play boxes are sitting at 140. That's a lot.
Yeah, they jumped right back. It was one of those, I think they sold at $114.99 and jumped right back up.
52.
Did they raise the price of them though?
No. This is a cheaper play box. It's like the same price as Aether Drift and Edge of Eternities was. It's not Final Fantasy pricing.
I thought everything went up like 8% or something.
Play boxes did not. Commander decks went up about 8%. Collector boxes went up about 8% from distro costs. I'm guessing play boxes will go up after Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles are already up, I think, but I think after Ninja Turtles, we'll start seeing everything will be the same price, whether it's Universes Beyond or not.
Piecemealing things. Yeah.
Collector boxes are selling 70 a day in the last month. That's a lot.
It just goes to show, man, we talk about the price of these things, and I wanted these to be cheaper collector boxes because like I said, I wanted to open a case for myself, which is something I haven't done in a long time. I've done box opening videos on the channel. I've opened for, singles here and there. I just wanted to open a case and sit down with a beer with, just by myself, not even record it. I was like, I just can't justify that at this price. It's just tough.
Nope.
Which says, and maybe that says something because pretty involved with Magic. And I look at that price and I'm just like, man.
Did you see some of the this is conspiracy theory time. Some of the Magic content creators that are sponsored by Wizards. One of them opened 3 fracture foils in their box. There's like all the
Are we back to the juiced box
all
theory?
Doesn't it
dude,
always happen that way though?
all
Like,
the
No.
non-magic creator non-sponsored creators are like calling it out.
Famously, Spider-Man tanked after MTG Goldfish. Was it Seth over
Yeah.
there? Saffron Olive
Yeah,
opened his case and got like
nothing.
$190 in value or something.
Dude, Spider-Man
That's-
boxes with that it wasn't. What was the sale of that card when we were looking at a couple weeks ago?
That was 50,000.
$50,000 card inside of there, and the boxes are. Is Spider-Man the play?
At some point, it becomes worth it to like. There's math somewhere that at some point it becomes worth it. I
They're
don't know what
holding
that point is,
They're holding at 360. I mean, they're actually up in the last month.
but like
6 sold a day in the last month. That's
I
terrible.
don't want to
That's
hear about the
awful.
emotions from the comment section. At some point, there's math that says you should open this box.
6 sold a day. How does that compare to like Bloomborough, an older set?
How many Bloomborough collector boxes are wildly expensive right now?
Right, but they still sell only 1 a day. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, buddy, that's a pretty tall order.
Dude, Bloomborough collector boxes are $800. That's crazy.
Bloomborough to 1K, dude.
They were at one point, weren't they? They had
I think
spiked.
they were getting up there. I like how everyone's calling it a price crash because things stopped going up to the moon.
People don't understand the
People weren't there.
basic finance of like retracement. Like things can't just go up 200%. This is like the Pokemon market right now.
Right.
Like it went up 20% every single month for 18 months. Like at some point, it's got to retrace.
No, people haven't been there.
Yeah.
People don't remember. People don't have the war stories we
Yeah.
have.
People haven't been through Monarch First Edition like we have, you know?
I don't want to throw in the box I whipped across that banged against the wall is still over there somewhere.
All right, let's talk about the secret layer.
And if you like these secret layers and want to display them, Fanity with their modular display frames, freaking awesome. Look them up on Kickstarter. They're the podcast sponsor. I have no affiliation with these people.
They sent me
reached out to me and showed me their. This is one of the coolest things.
Shoot me a link. We'll put it up.
This is one of the coolest things.
I thought it was cool until they didn't have any to show off now, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I want to see. I want to see.
Kickstarter's live, baby. And also, they didn't ask for this. They don't know I'm doing this. They might be mad that I just did this, but it's a product I like. So,
I asked for, I like to see a physical thing before I tell anybody to buy something. It's just kind of like there was that card sorter that was on Kickstarter for a while that everybody and their mom backed. They asked me to do a promotion for it. And I was like, I'm not promoting something unless you can like send it to me so I can actually use it and know that it works. And they're like, we haven't made one yet. I was like, not a good sign.
they've made it. I asked a bunch, me. I asked a bunch of questions about like damaging the cards, falling over time, compatibility, future play. And these guys just seem to have it put together. They've offered me nothing. They've sent me nothing. They reached out via email. I just think they're sweet.
Yeah.
I'm out. It says designed to display Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, One Piece, and Riftbound cards. Out.
It's not designed for Lorcana. They only want to put cards up that have value.
Hold on. I think Lorcana is literally in their image of cards they will display. It is. It is the first card in the image if you scroll down under card compatibility. It is the first card in the image on the fan.
Donald's so quick
they left it out of the sentence there.
You're a hater.
I'm out. I'm out.
I also asked Louis about their future plans for slabs. So I don't want to give any inside baseball here. No, I don't. I'm not going to give any inside baseball.
Yeah, you said you asked me about it. I don't remember.
No, I asked them.
You said you asked Louis.
No, Louis. I asked them about their.
These are pretty cool.
Yeah, remember how I wanted to display. I bought the frame that I have the sharks in, and I wanted to display the alpha lands. I've now decided I want to display like 5 eras of lands. So like alpha lands, the first unset lands, the first full art lands. That would be a cool little piece of art to throw on the wall.
These are pretty.
Go ahead,
these are pretty cool for the scene cards
Yep.
because they put them close enough together,
Yeah.
where you could build the scene in the
This is a
6 or
wild
the 8 or
sponsor plug,
9
by
or
the way.
whatever.
This
Yeah,
has
it
turned
is.
into a wild sponsor plug.
Fine.
I just meant to shout out something I found and was reached out to that I thought
Like,
was sweet.
it's like two friends that two brothers-in-laws. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't do anything fun with my brother-in-law. You know what
I
I mean?
don't even do anything fun with my friends. I'm here with you guys.
Um,
I don't even have friends.
I have something similar to this that's for slabs.
Hold on, time out. To
No, it's
Donald's comment, I did my complainy video about only 2 commander decks, and the first top-rated comment is, "Imagine having 3 friends." Because I always say,
Yeah.
"Just go with 3 friends, go to the game store." The first like count is, "Imagine having
Yeah.
3
What's
friends."
that like?
It's like, that's pretty good.
all right. Now that our non-sponsored sponsored section is gone, that's how cheap we are. We sponsor things for people. We don't.
We don't even know.
What's our sponsor rate? 0. It's 0. You have-
0.
God, remember Booster Snacks? Our sponsor rate used to be Booster Snacks.
I cleaned my office
And
and
you
I
ate
found
them
my
all.
sealed booster snacks packs.
Did you open them?
No, I'm a sealed product collector, man.
Crazy. All right, let's talk about the secret layer. So this drops on the 26th. So you won't be able to get one. This is just us showing you all the things you won't be able to get on secretlayer.com.
Do you want to
Yep.
do the it's gonna sell out, bots are bad, scalper thing? Just want to get it all off of our chest
mean,
really quick so we can
that's-
actually talk about the layer.
That's a given. We can move past that. Like,
I've
yeah,
developed,
it's
I've
going to be
developed a
one of
moniker.
one of the most popular secret layers of the year for
Yeah,
sure.
this will
Ooh.
be a popular one.
I think so. It's gonna be popular.
The Fallout Commander decks were highly popular. The show is highly popular right now. Fallout is just a very pushed IP right now, and the fact that they're using the art from the show is a big bonus too. I think.
It's not art from the show, right?
Well,
It's
I mean, art
that
inspired by the
represent
show.
that
Yeah, it's
re-
not.
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's inspired by the characters from the show. It's not.
I
directly
think
pulled,
they couldn't
but-
use art from the show. It's too real.
Can I just
Too
say
gross.
this is what I think secret layers should be. I know you guys hate direct to consumer new cards. I
which
think
there are 3 of.
There's only 3 in here.
I think this is the perfect use of secret layer. It's a IP that is popular. It's cool card design, cool cards. This is what I want secret layer to be, as opposed to this is what I want Universes Beyond to be, as opposed
Yes.
to what it is. Like I think this is really cool. This is
Hey,
a perfect
Another cool thing about this is it's got reprints of cards in the precons, which is a good place. We always talk about how are you going to reprint those Universes Beyond cards. It's a good way to reprint those cards once they start getting really expensive that
Yeah.
were only included in the precons that are seeing a lot of play. So they have new art and it's just another way to get more copies out there. Granted, Secret Layer is not a great way to get copies in the ecosystem, but it is better than nothing. It is better than not reprinting it at all.
Yeah. I said in my
But-
first look, you can't look at this as like a reprint of these because it's not
Yeah,
going to be
it's got-
it's not going to be a
it's got quotes
viable
with it.
reprint of these
Right.
cards. It's better than 0, but it's not
So
much
I-
better than 0.
I want to disagree with you guys again. I really think that secret layer produces more cards than you guys think it does. I know it sells out super quick, but when you look at the cost, like I think when you get mad because you don't get the secret layer, remember this. 2 weeks after everybody gets their secret layer cards, the prices of the singles are typically less than what you would have had to pay for them on secretlayer.com. You just don't get the randomization of maybe pulling the chase card. There are
Mhm.
that many people who order a billion secret layers to crack them open to chase that chase card and then sell the secret layer cards. There's very few secret layers that are more expensive as singles than they are as buying the secret layer.
Sure, but I don't think that's what we're trying to express, and maybe that's just because we're talking about just blanket price. I think one of the cards in here is like a $7 uncommon from one of the precons,
Mhm.
and this secret layer is not going to push that $7 uncommon down to 50 cents, which is normally where you see like an uncommon that's powerful,
Yeah,
right? That's the point we're making. Is it's not a viable reprint in the sense that you're getting another sealed product of it and enough of it in the market to make the uncommon the price it should be.
But arguably, there should be no uncommon means nothing for a Fallout exclusive card because there was
It means nothing for precons
because it was just a well, it had the collector boxes.
But at the collector boxes, right?
But like the collector boxes were very, very limited. Like
Right,
super,
it means
super duper limited.
It means something. It means less than it does in a full-fledged set. It means something. Arguably, there was an era where uncommons meant higher rarity because we got more rares and mythics in packs than we got uncommons. Oh, wasn't Aftermath the set without commons? It started at
it's like all uncommon.
It started at uncommon, and you're like, what? Why not just call that common? Like, what are we doing?
Rarity is wild.
Yeah, what are we doing here? So is a better way to say what you're trying to say that this is a better use of Universes Beyond than it is
that's
of
what I
Secret
meant.
Lair?
Yeah, that's fine. I think my point is they should take Universes Beyond and just go all in with Secret Lair.
Secret Lair and Commander. That's where Universes Beyond should live.
Yep, I agree. The dog one looks really cool, by the way.
Dog meat?
That's going to be the one that I think. I don't know. I haven't looked at the singles. Obviously, the Beyond Vault 33 with the unique cards will probably be the most expensive one that sells out fastest. But
dog typle's already a thing, and to have dog art in your deck with common cards, you could those cards. If you have a dog typle deck, they're going to stuff in every deck.
How many times have we seen a Yoshimaru Ever Faithful Secret Lair though?
That is like
that's
probably got to be the number outside of Soul Ring. It's probably like the next most printed Secret Lair card.
Speaking of Soul Rings, Louis, don't you love this Soul Ring? It's so good.
I hate all the Soul Rings they've been doing right now that aren't rings. It's a dog bowl. Are you kidding me?
Do you know where it started? And I hate to admit this because I really wanted this set to be good. Aether Drift Secret Lair had the promo was a Soul Ring. And it's the first one I can remember that was so dumb. It was a steering wheel.
Yeah, it's so bad. They're like anything round. It's a Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Come on. You remember when Soul Ring was like a artifact that had like
it used to mean something.
It used to mean something. I really like the patchwork banner though. That one's really cool. I really like the arcane signet. That one makes a lot of sense as a dog tag. That's going to be a fun one.
This is now that I'm selling cards on TCG Player. Should I be buying these and cracking them for singles?
Yeah, dude.
Good luck.
That's the move.
Listen, there's people who I know a couple stores who they have bots and they buy a metric ton of this stuff. They do very well.
I had all my payouts coming where TCG Player is definitely going to give me all my money and not find a reason to hold it. I hear horror stories about that. My buddies all the time. It's like, yeah, I'm supposed to get a payout from TCG Player, but they flagged it and they're going to hold it for 90 days. It's like, wait, why?
That's crazy.
That's what eBay does. That's what eBay does to me.
I have never had that happen. You guys are doing something wrong.
Well,
I haven't had it happen yet, but I also haven't gotten a payout yet.
eBay always holds
$600 worth of stuff. They haven't paid me, so
I guess you just don't sell.
I don't sell very much on eBay, but every time I do, they hold it 30 days before they pay me. Yeah,
eBay does that for me too because I don't use it the platform frequently enough.
That's crazy.
Except to buy sports cards. I just finished my SSP set. Oh, dude, I gotta show you. It's so good.
Sports cards.
It's so good. I think I'm gonna try to get it graded.
All right. Speaking of things that aren't TCGs, let's talk about the Pokemon Lego sets.
It's not even cardboard.
It might as well be.
It's an NFT.
It looks terrible.
No, stop it.
Donald,
the Pikachu looks pretty terrible.
It looks terrible.
The Eevee is cute, man. The Eevee's super cute.
I don't know. It's like I don't know what I was expecting, but it's not this.
The Pokemon company could literally take a dump in a box and ship it to Louis. Louis would be like,
no.
Have you smelled this dump? Have you smelled this dump?
I was very negative on the new Pokemon set last week. I'm not a Pokemon fanboy. I'm honest with my Pokemon take. I was so negative about the new Pokemon set last week.
You were mildly reserved.
No, I said it's going to be the worst set ever.
You did not say that loud. You did not say worst set ever.
Who are these Pokemon?
You did not say worst set ever. Clip it.
Clip it. I'm just gonna have to side with Josh. I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Donald,
You weren't in the comment section.
You are George now. You didn't even bother to show up.
You didn't bother to show up,
Yeah.
man.
Sorry, I was
After we switched the time 4 times.
big and busy and new tax bracket. I can't show up to my podcast.
I was very explicit. I could show up when I could show up, and you chose not to do it that day, so that's not my fault.
Louis called me and said, "Hey, let's make sure we can do it when Donald can't be there."
Yeah, I definitely did that.
Well, as soon as Josh said he was out, I knew that it wasn't happening because Louis will not do it with just me.
The podcast would be weird with 2 guys in West Virginia with no
It-
different at the same game store.
And
That's
also,
a
you
weird
guys
podcast.
talk all the time.
That's not
like
true.
every day.
That's not true.
I'm lucky
We
if
went out to
I hear
lunch
from him once a
yesterday.
week.
We went out to lunch yesterday. We had a great
Only
Yes.
because he was in my town and he was
Well,
like,
hold on.
That's not true.
That's
I
how friendship.
texted
Hold on,
you
time out.
what?
That's
No,
how
no, no.
friendship
I'm
works.
defending myself to Donald's
okay.
blatant lies. I texted him 20 hours before lunch and said, "Hey, do you want to get lunch?" I picked up my kid 20 minutes away, drove with my kid all the way to Donald's neighborhood, a block and a half away from his house, to have lunch with him. And I still get pooped on the podcast.
Well, if you put it in a box, you'll think it smells great.
Yeah. All right.
Also, Donald, that's how adult friendships work. I see Louis when there happens to be a Magic event or trading card event near both of us.
I like the Pokemon sets.
This is my Stan Marsh. Your music just sounds like crap.
I also agree that this is different than I expected. The biggest thing I think is a miss on this. Did you guys see the video?
Next week he's gonna be like, I said this was the worst thing in the world.
Did you guys see the video? Like the trailer for this?
No, there's a trailer for a
Dude,
Lego.
you gotta
set?
watch it. You gotta watch it.
What?
It's so funny. It's like a guy, it's like a 40-year-old guy, and he like discovers that Lego Pokemon's a thing. He like puts his glove on and he's like, I've gotta catch them all now. And it like the whole thing is
You're painting quite the picture.
the whole thing is geared towards Lego Pokemon is for adults, not for kids, which is a pivot that I didn't expect this to start out on.
That's kind of
But that makes sense, right?
Mhm. I think
That's the demographic here.
they understand at this point
Is-
that is the demographic.
So
It's dads in their 30s
are you
trying to
watching
get
the video
their
right now?
kid-
I am.
Dude, it's so good. I watched it like 5 times.
Oh God.
But
Oh God.
so this is the first 3 sets of a line that is going to be all year, and you're going to see more kid-centric Lego sets. I anticipated more of like a Pokemon Center and some smaller Pokemon figures, like a Lego minifigure that's
like the
Pokemon.
minifigs. Yeah.
I think we will almost certainly see that. You're going to see the Pokemon does or Lego does randomized minifigure packs. I think you're going to see there's a Spider-Man line. I think you're going to see a full line of Pokemon minifigure booster packs that are going to be phenomenal.
I think the minifigs, because minifigs are so highly collectible,
Yeah.
like anyway, and so that's gonna that would be huge if they have the 151 and minifig.
I was very, very surprised at the price points.
Are
600.
you though? Like that's what Lego sets are. I mean, I guess because I'm a Star Wars Lego guy, like I am used to paying that for the big
Well,
Lego.
here's where I think people miss like I know this because I buy Lego sets too, and I have Lego distribution, so I at one point had a bunch of Lego sets just like stocked away. 6,800 Lego pieces is like a massive piece, but this big one, the Venusaur Charizard Blastoise, it looks like it's small because it's 3 figures and you're looking at a picture.
But they're all that size.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be a huge
It'll be
Lego
massive.
set, and I think when people see that, they will feel the
It's-
value in buying it and seeing it.
Like I compared it to the Death Star, the
Yeah.
Lego Death Star one. Like it's the same scale as that, which is crazy.
I'm so excited. I bought one to build and put in the store. Business expense.
That will not last long.
No, I'm gonna put it up like on display. I am so excited for it. It's gonna be so much fun to build. I think the Pikachu looks awful though. The Pikachu looks so bad. Did you watch
The
the video,
cur
Josh?
the curved pieces, like, they should have just left, like, jagged edges and
Yeah.
instead of trying to, like, curve it. That the curved pieces look weird.
It might look better in person though. It
I
might be
don't
one of those
know.
things that like photographed
Maybe,
weird.
maybe.
I after watching that ad, I don't want to talk about this on camera. I
Why?
Do you need an adult?
because I think it's going to put me on a list somewhere.
Oh my gosh.
I think if you watch this, if this ad finds its way into your algorithm, you're probably not allowed in your schools. That's
What a wild thing to say.
bro. That was no. Oh, I know. I know that this is a dump in a box. That was horrible.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh my god.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, I have like the. Ugh.
It got a lot of like a lot of traction.
I bet it did. That
I think the EV looks really cool. I bought a couple of those for my kids. That'll be a lot of fun. I know it's not meant for kids. I don't know why
not
it's
saying
not,
the quiet
but
part out loud. Like you just don't. Just
my kids will enjoy building that one. The crazy thing that they did though is they had an exclusive Lego set that was a pre-order bonus for buying the $650 Lego set. That set is it's like all
Badges.
the Kanto region badges that you can build, like this like box that has the badges in it. Um I saw it the other day. It's going for $250 on eBay. Crazy.
I
Anyway,
just want to stick to TCGs even more now. This made it so much worse.
why?
So right.
You haven't started building Legos with your kid yet, have you? My
No, but
kids my
I'm
kids are
not talking about the
obsessed.
fact that there are Pokemon Legos. That's not the problem. That ad was a problem. That
Why?
was gross. For all the reasons I'm alluding to that I'm not going to say out loud on this podcast. Everybody knows, and go watch the ad. Go watch the ad so you agree with.
Wild take.
It's
I
not.
think one of the like I hope that they do one of my favorite things they did with Star Wars Legos were the scenes.
Mm.
And like I think that would be really good. Like this guy right here, like the Death Star trench run
Oh, that's cool.
with your TIE fighters and everything. Like I think that this would be a cool way to do like do your gyms like with the like
Yeah.
iconic battles, like the movie where Mewtwo like kills.
Or like Mewtwo breaking out of
Yeah,
the chamber. Or like where you pick your starter, that could be one too.
yeah, like I think the scenes are like
Yeah.
that's kind of more what I expected from this, I guess. But
There
Uh,
might be more.
can I tell you the only thing I wish that they would have done that they didn't do?
Not that creepy ad.
Exclusive promo cards inside of the
I'm
Lego
kind of
box.
surprised that they did like wonder if it's just a partnering licensing thing that they did. And I'm really surprised that that does it. Like if they do the minifig, like random minifig thing you were talking about, I think that that would be a cool place to put
Could
like
you
their promo
imagine
card. But
you have the Venusaur Charizard Blastoise, and inside you open up and you get it's a base set Charizard reprint thing that they always do for all of the different things, but it's a picture of the Lego set built in a actual promo card. Could you imagine how much this would have sold? You couldn't put a price on it. You could
if
sell this.
it's
They could have sold this for $1,500 and it would still sell.
it's like the first secret layer that had the special bonus card, and no, we didn't know it was in there.
Yeah.
You open up and there, so it could still be in there. You
No,
could
there's no
open
way.
this
There's
up
no
and
way. No shot. No shot it's in there and they didn't promote it. Pokemon doesn't not pump their bags. Like they're good at pumping their
that's
bags.
fair.
But it's pretty cool. I'm very excited. I'm gonna do I'm gonna buy one of every Lego Pokemon set and build one, and I'm also gonna buy one and keep one sealed of every Lego Pokemon set for the whole line.
Are you gonna sing when you buy it? Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
No, I'm gonna do both. I want to build them with my kids. That's gonna be like my kids. We've been building Minecraft Legos for a year and a half now, and I mean, they just love it. They started playing Lego Harry Potter on the Switch
The
now.
Lego games are good. The
Yeah,
Lego
like
games are very
l-
good.
l-
My daughter
Lego.
likes the Lego Princess like movie that
Yeah,
they have. It's pretty good.
Lego is just I don't know. There's a special place in my heart for Legos. And
There's a
so,
new that so speaking of Lego, this is not TCG related, sorry, but there's some Star Wars sets coming out that are using smart bricks. Did you see
yeah,
that?
I saw the
Yeah, I
smart
did
brick
see
stuff.
that.
Yeah, like that's going to be a whole new thing too. That's kind of cool. I
I
think.
don't know how I feel about the smart brick thing.
I think it's a. I think it can be cool.
If it gets kids to play with Legos more rather than just build it, I think that's a win.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
I still have my kids play with it today. Still, when I was a kid, this would have been 2000. This would have been 1999. I bet that I got it. I got a remote control Lego car. It's just a base with four wheels, remote control, battery operated remote, it's got a 9-volt battery in the controller and four AA batteries in the base of the car. And that thing still works today. My kids play with it every single day. It sat in the basement of my mom's house for 15 years, 20 years, still works today. I know. I'm excited about this. So whatever
I
Josh says about me, I'm excited about this.
I just said the ad is bad and should be frowned upon. That's all I said. So stop making it something it's not. The ad is gross. I miss the days when all Lego sets just eventually ended up in a big Rubbermaid tub, and that was just
That's
in your basement. That's where
yeah.
all
That's
and th- and then eventually I was building
mhm.
castles and catapults. I was building
Yeah.
Lego catapults
Well,
that could knock over Lego walls with rubber band because it was just you could do anything. That's
back
what I miss.
in back in my day, we didn't have all the Lego IPs, so you
So
had to make your own. Like
Right.
I built AT-ATs that were
I
like
feel like Legos get built
made out of
now
random
and they
Legos.
stay built.
yeah.
That's not the point. Legos don't stay built.
I do that
Legos
as
get
an ad
built, they're played with for a while, and then they get integrated into the Lego ecosystem in the house. And then guess what?
That's
Whatever
fair.
you can think of, that's the Lego.
but I think it's different. Like, as an adult, I build Legos to set on the shelf. But as a kid, I played with the Legos and they ended up in a
Right.
bin and all that. But, like, I'm building them now as an adult, like, for the nostalgia of what I played with as a kid. I think kids still play with Legos. I don't think kids
Well,
are putting them on the shelf.
so
They
what
do.
I'm saying is the kids are that I know, I got friends with kids that are playing with Legos and their Legos, they build them and now they're models on the shelf.
Yeah.
I was
Uh,
like, what are we
It
doing?
probably depends on the age of the kid, I would
Yeah.
guess.
And the
Um,
parent, right? Is the parent like, yeah, I don't care if you take it apart, do whatever.
yeah. We
Legos didn't cost $300,
No,
I
when
that
think
I was a
might
kid.
have
I think
something to do
hold
with
on.
it.
I think Legos were always a more expensive toy than they
Yeah,
should
but you
be.
could get bins at garage sales and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can
Like
still do
it's
that. That's what I was just about to say with you guys talking about those. Like we went to like 5 yard sales last year that all had Legos, and I have in my basement. So for Christmas, I built my kids a Lego table. I repurposed 2 pallets that Sorcery
oh,
came on,
nice.
and I built this awesome Lego table that has it's like a Minecraft scene. It goes from like about the things on Amazon. So it goes from like a black surface to a gray surface to a green surface to a desert surface to a water surface. And then I bought Minecraft benches that have pull out Lego, like those
Oh, that's
little,
cool.
whatever. Um, they've got like it was like 6 Tupperwares full of Legos that we picked up at yard sales. I think I spent $100.
That's the
It's
problem with so we always joke about living in, a major metropolitan area versus not and stuff. The problem is out here, yard sale deals are never any good because there's a million people trying to get them, and also everyone's really informed. You always hear like "Oh, I found Pokemon cards, I found Magic cards." If there's Magic cards at a yard sale, it's a binder of complete trash, and they're like, "We don't know what this is worth, so it's $1,000 for this binder." And
yeah,
you're like,
that's crazy.
"There's $5 of cards in here. What's going on?"
That's crazy.
That's the
I bought
downside.
a bucket of Legos from a guy, and I was walking out with it, and somebody was like, "Oh, are you trying to buy Legos?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I've got a friend who has a bunch of Legos at her house." I said, "I will give you $100 for whatever that Lego box is." I rolled up to the house, and it was a massive tub. I mean,
So
it had like sets that hadn't been built in it. It was like the best Lego buy in the world.
That's see, that's where living in the sticks would be great.
Yeah, pretty good. All right. Power World has a new card game. I don't know anything about Power World. Do you guys know anything about Power World?
I know that Pokemon didn't like them.
They
It's
apparently
basically
didn't win. They didn't lose their lawsuit. Apparently,
no, Power did not. They did not lose the lawsuit, but um, it's basically it is a Pokemon clone, like to a basically, but it's like their argument was you don't have copyright over
cute,
random
cute characters.
monsters that it's not like so anyway, Pal World is kind of like an open world um Pokemon light or clone or whatever you want to call it game that caught a lot of popularity, and I guess now they've decided to jump in the TCG space. But
Everyone's making TCGs.
I think it's interesting that like that Pokemon now wants to say they can't make a TCG. It's like you don't control TCGs either. Like
Pokemon saying that.
yeah.
Hmm. Well, everyone's making TCG. We got Harry
So
Potter coming out this year. We've got Cyberpunk 2026 is coming out, or whatever 2020, whatever it is, coming out. League of Legends just came out. Power World's coming out. I don't know.
the big rub with Pal World was against Pokemon, wasn't it the throwing an object to capture a creature? Like that throwing a sphere to capture a creature, they were saying was proprietary technology. There's a proprietary system. I'll wonder, they don't want to make a TCG. What could be the complaint here? Because I don't have to whip the card, so I'm curious. It's
But I
but
mean,
Pal World was kind of like
Magic could say that every TCG is a clone of Magic. Like they
No,
could
because I think
like
you can't in the
there's
United
a game
States.
system in Magic you
Yeah.
can't use, and there's certain terminology you can't use that's like copyrighted.
Yeah, but I think even that's a little bit not like
Iffy.
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like that it's kind of wild to be like, no, you can't make a TCG because we own that
Magic
space.
just likes it because like you're gonna get into something like Fab, and then in 3 years you're gonna be playing Magic.
Ev-
So
all
Magic's like, yeah, go ahead, make your
yeah,
game. Good.
all roads lead to Magic.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
100%. All roads lead to Magic.
that's what Alta Fox's whole point was. So, like they were saying, Magic looks at Pokemon as a stepping stone to Magic.
right. Because
Yeah.
you start as a kid, and you might always collect Pokemon, but like
Yeah.
eventually you're gonna try Magic the game.
Yeah. I just man, at what point is there just it doesn't work anymore with the amount of card games?
We're already at
Oh,
that point.
I think we're there.
I think yeah. Okay. I'm making sure we're on the same.
Yeah, we're already beyond that point.
I think there's an argument to be made already that Riftbound and Lorcana are
Yeah, for sure.
consuming each other, and One Piece's success is detracting from both.
That's
Like
I
the
think
existence of One Piece.
and if you look at like Dragon Ball Super, Star Wars is completely I mean there is nothing deader in the entire universe than the Star Wars TCG. It is
Watch
com-
out. When you
I
say
know.
that,
The
people
comment section will come at me.
they're
It's
like,
fine.
"Oh, we have 6,000 people at our locals every week."
It is.
Here's the cool thing about May the Zoo be with you. Very much like a Magic audience. You watch for 2 years, you leave, maybe you come back. Most of those people probably aren't here anymore, buddy. I think
No.
you're safe.
There's not like Star Wars is like but what happened with Star Wars not only was it bad art and bad
had
management and the collector boxes, but Star Wars was really popular and then, the next game came out, Lorcana came out or Riftbound has
Arcana
come
came
out.
out
Yeah.
first.
Lorcana
But,
existed, I thought, before
Yeah,
Star Wars.
sorry.
yeah,
What I'm
but
saying.
for like a month.
It's all the
But
same people who hate Magic who just go from game to game trying to find Magic again.
Right. And well, in all these card games, probably, and especially, I think a lot of this is attributed to One Piece, but the existence of all these card games, the Pokemon explosion is probably why Lorcana didn't blow up as big as it could have or should have.
Yeah.
Right?
So true.
In an ecosystem where all these other card games aren't successful, Pokemon doesn't boom, and One Piece doesn't fill that non-Magic player slot as hard, and good collectability market, Lorcana probably does much better. But it's got its fingers in all these other things where other people have found some success.
Yeah. There's only so many people who will play card games.
Yeah.
Speaking of Riftbound, Donald, tell us about these erratas.
Terrible.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. So there were what, like 33, 36, something like that, erratas and origins when it came out. Now they've announced there are 3 more origins erratas now that the game has been out for a couple months. We're going to errata some more cards. And already before the next set releases, hey, here's 13 erratas for the new cards that you're going to open too. Like, at what point do we just say, you just make up whatever you want on the card? Like,
Yeah, but
no one really knows what it
some of
says.
the stuff is not like this one is the old text
Some of
is
the erratas are cleaning up text.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Some of them are that, but not all of them are that. But even at that, why didn't you catch that in the first place? Like, why did you need to errata that? You couldn't have.
Because they make
Like, did you
they
not
make video
test?
games. They
You
make
didn't
video
test
games.
the game at all. Like, you don't have a QA department. Do you need a QA department?
They should come out and say that they didn't play test it at all. That's what they should come out
I
with.
believe it.
That
I would believe them.
We made a mistake.
we made a mistake. We didn't play test the game that we say is the number 1 trading card game ever. That's what they should do.
I would believe them.
I'm so glad that Donald's on this podcast and is on team erratas are the worst thing ever.
They are the
Because
worst thing ever.
it's so frustrating as a player, not only for yourself, but then eventually you play long enough, you don't care anymore. But you can't, like, the beauty of Riftbound could be, I played League with all these people. I could probably convince them to try this, but every 2 seconds I have to be like, that doesn't actually do that.
The card doesn't
It
do
doesn't
what it
actually.
says.
See, like,
But even if it does that, it's like, even like we always talk about, any small correction is just another small ding against walk-in and acceptability, walk-in and playability. You feel like even if you don't need to have it, you feel like you have to have complimentary manuals to play the game. It's just, it's a feels bad.
yeah, some of them are pretty big. This one says, look at the top 5. This is the original text. Look at the top 5 cards of your main deck. You may play a unit from among them. This one now is you banish the unit from among them, then play it, reducing its cost by 5. It's still kind of the same thing, guys. I don't know.
But not. But
Hold on, it's
not
not,
at
because what if
all.
the unit costs more than 5?
Yeah, like,
No, it says that before too. I just didn't read the whole text.
Oh, okay.
You reduce its cost by 5 on each of them. It's energy
Yeah,
cost.
it's not the same.
what if there's something that, like, when a card is banished, it
Yes.
does this, or like they're adding a whole other step there that can
Into
be
the
manipulated.
stack.
Yeah, like,
And even if you don't want to care about that, we can all agree that this just shows a lack of attention to detail.
yeah, that's
It-
my thing. Is like they just slapped some text on the cards and said go, and then they're after the fact they read them. Like, it's like, I don't know what we're doing here. Could it be a translation issue? Like, are they translating the cards over and they're just not checking them for correctness, or whatever it is? It's something that should definitely not be happening. You shouldn't be 2 sets in and having to errata so many cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, set 3 is going to be the tell, right? Because then they say, hey, you gave us a little bit of a forewarning. Set 2 is going to have
Well,
some.
they said set 2 is already going to have the same print issues as set 1. They said
Right.
that.
So we need to see if they get their stuff together. And we've already
They're already errating cards from set 2 right now.
Well, they said that though. They gave us the heads up, like,
right,
set 2 is going to have the same print issues, and we're going to have erratas in set 2. But I need to see the improvement. It's the same thing with Lorcana, right? When they were like, hey, some of this stuff we're not going to correct fast enough. We're not going to correct this print run stuff fast enough. We're going to give you the heads up. We went, okay. And then when they correct it, they get credit. If we go this far and they don't correct it, that's just like, you've addressed it. You've told us it's bad. If you can't fix that, I don't think you're in for a nice long run.
Yeah. The reprint helped the boxes a little bit, but they're still expensive. $1,500 for a case of 6 to $233 each for single boxes. They didn't help that much. It's like $60 cheaper than it was, but
Should I be opening Riftbound boxes for
dude,
my TCG players?
well, I've heard that singles have retraced quite a bit from the Riftbound people around us. But I mean, boxes, I don't know, if you have boxes, I would just sell the boxes now. They're gonna keep printing this, is my opinion.
Yeah, I haven't sold a box yet on TCG Player.
I mean, look at like I really think Lorcana. We keep comparing it to Lorcana, but the first chapter, Lorcana, I think is a good example of how high things get, and then they just kind of always go down. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
they're finally like out of first chapter boxes.
yeah, but like the price in the
So
last month is still
it's like
down.
280 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think like the hype window is the best time to sell all this stuff if you are.
Oh, I'm sure. You know me. I like to hold on to some of this stuff because it's a little memento of a moment in time for me. So
Yeah.
one box, I have a first chapter box still back here because it's a little memento of moment in time for me and hanging out with friends doing this podcast. I'll probably always hold on to that.
Right.
Same thing with a Riftbound box. I've got some sorcery boxes, a box of each back here that'll just hold on to forever.
Right. Sure. Interesting. All right. Gothic. Speaking of sorcery. Singles for Gothic. So I'm finishing my deck right now. I have
Ooh, I got an order on TCG Player, and someone was like, "Heard you were selling sorcery singles on the podcast. Awesome!"
Nice.
It's like that was the message for the order. I was like, "Oh, this is great."
That's awesome. So I bought my singles. I needed 9 cards, and I'm sure 6 of them are probably in these boxes, but I was too lazy to go through the bulk. I actually messaged shout out to Adam and Andrew. I messaged them. I was like, "Hey, I will give you guys a complete box full of sorcery bulk if you will give me these 20 cards that are all exceptionals and commons." I was like, I do not want to take because they've already sorted their bulk, and my bulk is just sitting in the booster boxes. The Fizz Batch won't do it. I'm so bummed. Fizz Batch won't do
I'm
sorcery.
kind of surprised you haven't
Can't
made
you
your
add?
employees do it for you.
Can't you build an add-on for that? Isn't it? Can't you code against it? Against the Fizz Batch?
I can't code anything,
No, I
Josh.
know,
I'm,
but
Can't you code against it, Louis?
can't you just code it?
But if that's possible, I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
Do it. Let's go.
If you can, you got to send me documentation. I need details. I need information.
Do you
And
honestly
then I
think
need you to
I know
sell
what
it
any
to
of that
other people
is?
so I can make money.
Sure, I'll sell it to all the sorcery. You can pump it on it. You can be a sponsor of the podcast.
I already gave away the sponsor of the podcast for free. Sorry, man. That's my sorcery bulk.
Can I get Claude Code to do that for me? Is that something Claude Code can do?
100%.
Probably not into a deployable package that'll be meaningful.
I
You
don't
can
know
get
what that
some of the
means.
logic done with it.
Can I get in trouble doing it? Can I break something? I
Yeah,
love
yes.
I love breaking stuff.
The problem is you can break it and you won't know how to fix it.
No, I'm good at fixing stuff. I've broken so much stuff in my life. I'm really good at
You're
fixing
good at
When you
fixing
start ripping apart
mechanical
and
stuff.
adding files to an active application, you're not.
I'm so good at fixing things. I've broken
right.
so much stuff in my life.
You don't need me to
You're-
hit it, baby.
Your fixing is usually just buying a new one.
What's
Yeah.
it called? Fizz Batch?
The Fizz Batch. Yeah.
It's a Fizz bitch.
Anyway, so the 3 of the cards were uniques and elites that I needed, and all 3 of the cards, and then I went through and I looked at a bunch of sorcery cards. The market has gone from abundance of supply of singles to all of a sudden singles are drying up and they are 50% higher than they were 2 weeks ago. All 3 of the cards I had to buy I should have bought them 3 weeks ago. They were 50% lower. So it's kind of interesting. Box prices are starting to go up too. I think boxes are at like 145, something like that. Yeah, 140 on TCG Player.
Ooh, box is getting expensive. Look at this.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see this is when it's happening, and still 15 boxes selling per day on TCG Player, which I think is pretty good.
Listen, I gotta tell you, you were spot on. The singles that I've listed are the non-foiled, non-expensive singles.
Yep.
Are selling.
Yep.
The foil, like the collectability, or people trying to buy collector cards from this, not there.
So this is what will happen. This is my prediction with sorcery.
Ooh, let's hit it. Give it to me.
I think sorcery has already become a game that is largely dictated price-wise by players. The playable singles are the expensive cards, not the artwork or something like that, which is good. That's healthy. What will happen is once there is a meta, you will see those meta foils skyrocket. Because when there's a big event like Sorcery Con, SGC cons, Gen Con, everybody all of a sudden buys out foils to put into their decks to bling out their decks when they go to play in person, like bigger events. That's what happened with beta, with summer beta. That happened. That's what happened with regular beta. Happened with Arthurian Legends. Arthurian Legends too. Single prices from Arthurian Legends are nuts right now.
You know, I've never
Nobody's
opened
opening.
a box of Arthurian Legends.
Nobody's
one.
opening Arthurian Legends. It's crazy. Some of the cards are insane. How fast the supply has just run out of a lot of the cards. Like Glastonbury Tour was one of the cards I needed. It was like $50 on for the non-foil. Like I remember that card being like $8 when we were opening boxes. So my point being, it's not like they're gonna reprint stuff. They're gonna whatever. But the players are really dictating the market for sorcery right now. And nobody is arguing. I'm not saying like it's supposed to be a cheap players, the cards are all cheap game. I'm saying that there is a meta that is evolving, that is happening, and there are good amount of people playing the game that are causing TCG player at least to dry up of cards because of just the lack of product. But
Good Lord. This is an 18 card sorcery order.
There you go. See?
I listed all the uncommons in one box, and I think someone bought them all.
Yeah, dude. Like common, we don't sell
I haven't listed any comments.
But I've heard from some people who are opening lots of boxes that just stuff's moving like crazy. But
when you have 400 cards in a set, like
yeah,
just opening a box, you could not get a single copy of some cards. Like it's gonna happen.
You can open. It took me like 35 boxes to get all the cards, like one copy of all the cards. Crazy.
So you have a complete master set.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Do you have your foil set?
No, I have a box somewhere that is. Probably find that. I have
Do
a
you want
box
me to
somewhere.
tell you the foil uniques I have that I have set aside, or no? Do you not care?
No, because I still have a bunch of boxes to open.
Gotcha.
I still have 36 boxes to open for my stream. I got sick and I was dying, and now I'm trying to get back in the swing of things.
Gotcha.
But I gotta find those cards. I'm like panicking. There's a box. It's probably in this stack of boxes. I probably just like accidentally moved it to the stack of
right.
boxes.
You gotta open every box.
It's got all the foil cards in it. This place is a mess. Okay. What else? That's it. Is that it?
I think. Will you have a secret sauce?
Oh, Donald was going to tell us all about the event. Donald, tell us how amazing you are.
We had a big event in Richmond.
How many people?
2,048 player main event.
They were all listening to you?
No.
I just made that up.
We did have 3 people disqualified over the weekend.
What'd they do?
1 unsportsmanlike and 2 cheaters.
What's the unsportsmanlike?
Yeah, I want to know.
I gotta know.
I can't go into the details, but
no one's
happened. It's public information.
Who's stopping you? Who said you can't do that? I want to see the writing.
It's also public information.
I can't go into the
public event.
I can't go into the details because I don't know them.
Oh,
but
I thought you were responsible for the whole event.
No.
Oh, you don't know the details. I thought you meant you don't know the person. I was like, even better.
Did you get to eject the guy?
No.
Or girl?
I don't do any of that stuff.
Did you get to grab him by the pants and do the throwing out of the tournament?
Wait, Donald, can you go back and answer?
I make sure the software works.
Can you go back and answer that question better for the podcast? Just pretend like you threw him out.
You're the CEO of Lorcana events, essentially.
How would you throw somebody out of a TCG event if you could do it?
Would you do a belt loop hook, you think?
I would get
I'm not touching that
else.
belt. Not touching that belt.
It's not a Magic event.
It's worse.
It's a Disney
it's the Pokemon commercial event.
Let me say this about Disney adults. First of all,
God, are we about to defend?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Before whatever Donald says, Donald himself is a Disney adult, so whatever he says is not fair.
The opinions of Donald do not reflect the opinions of this podcast.
Let me say this. Lorcana has found a way to do something that other card games have not. The amount of females playing competitively in this event, and the amount of children playing competitively in this event. Like, you go to a Magic tournament, and we're pretty much one demographic, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's they have found a way to get other demographics playing, but
There's a lot of demographics at Magic event.
But the thing that impressed me is, like, there were people bringing up someone left their deck box sitting on the table. Like, several enchanteds in this deck box, and people bringing it up to Lost and Found. Still intact. Happened
Yeah.
all weekend.
And
People
where
turning
West Virginia steals my only commander deck.
Yeah.
That's a good dichotomy. I like
Right.
it.
Like, it's the difference between, like, the Disney adults and other events is kind of wild. Why that really shocked me that we ended up with 3 DQs, 1 unsportsmanlike, and 2 cheating. 1 caught cheating on camera,
Every
nonetheless.
time
He
we talk about a
cheated on
Lorcana event, there's
stream.
cheaters, and
There
Donna's making
is
it sound like it's
There's cheaters at every
at
card
every
game.
event, but, like, it's just like
Cheating
it's
on
just
camera is
on
wild.
camera,
What do you
like,
what you just think you're like how big is your
crazy.
ego? Do you
Right,
think you can pull this off?
and of course they didn't even catch it, like, at the time, but the people watching the stream were like, "Wait a second," and they
That's
so
the
they
best.
they
The
they
stream
so
always
the
catches it.
the stream posted
always.
in Discord, and then, like, yeah, and then you get an investigation, like, you're not gonna on camera, and he did it so smooth that it's obvious that was not their first time doing that.
Yeah.
Like, the way it was done was not that you don't just accidentally do that. Like, it was very smooth. So it's interesting. But
I think that what you're saying about the community is pretty true to most small card game communities. Like, I think across the board, I think when you go to the Riftbound events, which you're going to do, you'll probably see the same thing. That people are because there's something about starting a new TCG at the ground level and feeling like you're part of creating the community that's happening. Um, so while you're attributing that to Disney adults, I think that's a largely popular thing to be in smaller TCGs that aren't Magic.
yeah.
There's no
And
ownership from the Magic the Gathering player to Magic. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like you don't feel like you're a part of it.
and there's a lot of crossover too. Like, there are a lot of Magic players that are playing in these tournaments and
Like,
stuff like
one
that.
time, I asked Mark Rosewater to do a guess the card, win the card,
There we
and
go.
he didn't do it.
Guess this card.
Jafar.
Close. Pegasus.
I don't know who
You
that
can't
is.
you
What
can't
is
really
Pegasus?
see it's from Hercules.
Yeah.
You can't really see the I wish you could see the foil pattern. Like,
Can
it's
I
so cool. The
can I ask a
swirling.
stupid question?
That's all you do, Bubby.
Is Hercules a Disney created IP?
No.
No. Hercules was a thing before Disney, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Very much so.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, secret sauce. Time for the secret sauce.
I'm proud of myself. I held every joke. I
Yeah.
I let him go. I held it. I didn't make any of my jokes. I was so respectful. I was so nice.
That's a first.
Okay.
I was so respectful and nice.
Welcome to the secret sauce, everyone. Okay. This is very important.
They were good too.
I think that this says a lot about you as a person, however you answer this. And so, comment section, I would like you to reflect upon yourself in the comment section and answer this question too. And maybe we'll give like 15 seconds for the comment section to answer before the 3 of us answer, because I want to see how many edits happen in the comment section.
There's a pause button on the video.
No, don't pause the video. Okay.
Pause button on the video.
Pistachios. This is a threefold question. Okay. Pistachios.
We're so back. I love this. We're so back. I'm in.
Pistachios. Okay.
Ooh.
Do you respect the idea of eating? My wife bought no shell pistachios. Now, I have often been in the grocery store buying pistachios, of which I have noticed that the no shell pistachios cost the exact same they're the exact same weighted package, and they cost exactly the same as shelled pistachios.
That's not weight.
Yeah, like it is the same. Like I've done the math. It is the same.
He's done the math.
They are 12 ounces. When you buy the shelled pistachios, you buy 12 ounces. And then when you buy the already no shell pistachios, they are 12 ounces and they are the same price. Okay.
Sure.
So what is the correct thing to buy? The no shell pistachios, which is obviously a better deal. You're obviously getting more value for your protein for your money.
Is there
Or
protein in pistachios?
oh yeah, There's a
Protein
ton
in
of
most
protein.
nuts.
There is 6 grams per quarter cup, and in this bag there's 11 quarter cups, however many cups that is.
Almost 3 cups, but we got there.
who could possibly do
Who could possibly do that math?
Oh, and by the way, this
Which is why
question is predicated on don't worry, I've done the math.
I've done the math, right? Yeah.
Which, if what you say is true, there's no math to do. If both bags are 12 ounces and both bags are the same price, there's no math there, buddy.
Yeah.
So what's better? What do you buy? What's the right thing to buy?
Okay, the conflict of interest here, because I'm so cheap. My cheapness. The answer is the shelled pistachios. However, hold on.
They're the same price.
Hold on.
You're saying to buy the shelled ones or the non-shelled?
I'm saying you buy the non-shelled because I'm cheap. But hold on, I'm not.
That's not what you just said.
That's not my answer.
For the record, that's not what you just said.
I misspoke then
Okay.
because that's the cheap one and that's what you want to buy. But I never buy like the pistachios with the shells taken off.
Yeah, that's
always
crazy,
because
right?
you get to put the casing and you get the seasoning, the extra salt from the casing when you bite it apart.
No, you don't do that.
I 100%,
you are
100% do.
sick son of a bitch. You do not put that.
100% do.
Yep. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No way.
I don't eat the casing. I spit the casing out, but I crack it in my mouth.
Disgusting.
No, it's not. It's awesome.
Donald, is that gross?
I've never had a pistachio. I can't
my
weigh in
God.
on this. I can't weigh in on this. I don't.
You've never eaten a pistachio?
Pistachio?
I don't like nuts in my mouth.
That is not true.
That surprises me.
Remember, we've hung out together. I know that's not true.
Okay, so Josh, you're saying that there's no value in the idea of sitting there and cracking open the pistachio.
Well,
that makes sense though, because you're a lunatic. You're a lunatic. You put the thing in your mouth.
It's like crab legs. When you're cracking the crab legs yourself, the meal feels so much more satiating.
Yeah.
You're getting the same amount of stuff.
If someone's going to do it for me, I'll take that all day.
So I
buy the pistachios in the shell 100% of the time.
I think I really enjoy the idea, like the opening of the pistachio and the slow eating of it. Like
you get frustrated because you're like, these things are so good, I want to eat them faster.
I've been eating this and just taking a handful of pistachios and shoving it down my gullet, and it's like kind of disgusting how many pistachios I've eaten.
I fight back against, because I've seen this in the store, and at least by me, it's not the same price for the same ountage.
I'm going to look it up because I sure
believe that I've done this math, so at least maybe my area sucks. But I still buy the shelled pistachios because of the crab leg theory. You work for your pistachios and they feel more rewarding and the taste is just better. And my fear is I would eat that bag in half of a second. That bag of pistachios without the shell, half of a second, they're gone.
According to this, I might be
yeah. If what you're saying is true, it's
no.
Have you ever actually been in a grocery store and done your own shopping, Louis?
Yeah. No, I have. Yeah, no shells.
Wait, hold on. I'd like to call him his ivory tower and call him rich. How rich do you think he is? Not do your own grocery shopping.
Yeah.
So this is 16 ounces. This is different. This is different than the ones that I saw in Kroger.
Sure.
So this is Walmart.
And one could have been on sale and one not.
This is 16 ounces with the shell for roughly $8. And this is 12 ounces or it's showing me the price per ounce. So I'm just
you get the PPO. It's all about PPO. Life Here's a little lesson for you in the secret sauce.
Okay.
Life is all broken down to PPO.
I'm
That's it,
pretty
that's all
sure
life.
though that there was some in Kroger that day that were the same.
Could have been
Okay.
on sale.
Regardless,
You also have
regardless,
great
hold on.
value in your hand. So
Hold on.
I
My
don't think
wife
you
bought
got
these. My
I
wife
don't
bought
think you got this at Kroger.
regardless. This is part 1 of the pistachio conversation. There's 3
Okay.
parts. There's 3 parts.
All right.
You crack your own pistachios is the answer.
Have you ever had the different flavors of pistachios that aren't just salt?
Only salt and pepper.
Dude, the salt, that's what I'm
and
talking
salt.
about. The salt and pepper pistachio changed my life.
It's so good.
It is so much better than the salted pistachio.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Donald, you don't count because you've apparently never had a nut.
If you had pistachio questions, you should have asked me pistachio. This relationship has gone on too long for you not to
well,
ask me
this
pistachio
is the important pistachio question. You are obviously, unlike Donald, a lover of nuts and a lover of pistachios.
So many nuts.
Yeah.
Give me as many nuts as I'm willing to have.
Here's the question. Here's the this is the $13.32 question. I will buy you a thing of pistachios if you get it right. You're a lover of pistachios. Do you like pistachio flavored things?
Actually, yes.
That's wrong. Wrong answer. Wrong answer.
Yes, very much so.
Wrong answer. No pistachios.
A good pistachio ice cream every now and again.
Ugh, disgusting. I saw all this pistachio flavor stuff. I was like, who are these?
No,
crazy
pistachio
people?
flavored stuff and pistachios, not the same flavor.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it's like, but you ever had a banana flavoring that tastes like a banana? No, that's gross.
Not the same flavor. But I like both.
I like pistachio flavored stuff.
And you hold on. You like pistachio flavored stuff, and you never thought to yourself, let me go straight to the source and get a pistachio.
I don't like nuts. I don't like nuts in my mouth.
That is, again, categorically false.
It's a weird texture.
I have video evidence that is false.
Do you?
What?
I'm gonna send him the Pokemon commercial. Is what I'm gonna do.
All right, everyone. That's the end of the podcast. This is the best secret sauce we've had. Probably
that was a good one.
Here.
Well done, Louis.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry I got the prices mixed up. I'm pretty sure though, when I was walking around, it was the same.
Even if they're the same price, even my cheap ass is like, I got to get the ones with the shells on.
I shop with my daughter though, so I'm very distracted with shopping. She's usually running around. She likes to take the cart from me, which is a wild thing that's happening. Like if I go and like grab some oranges like 3 feet away, she'll like start pushing the cart at people, and I have to like run and catch up with
I don't leave my cart. That's a secret sauce. I see people do that. I don't leave my cart at the grocery store. My cart goes with me everywhere I go.
I am the guy who leaves the cart everywhere.
Oh, you're such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's her. My daughter's there. It's a pain in the ass when we shop for sure.
Yeah, but she's adorable. You're you.
Everyone go subscribe to Josh's channel over at Hometown TCG. Subscribe to Donald's channel at Scruffy Look in Gaming.
Content coming soon.
Make sure you like the video here. Make sure you subscribe here. Go join the Gold Wizard program. Use my TCG Player affiliate link code. And remember to be kind to the people around you. May the zoo be with you.
And also with you.
Always.